Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby.
For the girls who know and get it, okay? Yoga and affirmations and meditations, I kind of put all in the same bracket. They make me move more intentionally and slowly. And this is sometimes needed when you have a very clouded mind, when you're at a block for creativity, when you're at a block financially. You just kind of need to sit with yourself and reevaluate, and meditation and affirmations help me do that. Affirmations help me restructure my subconscious to believing things that I wasn't taught in society or in my life to believe. Anybody can do anything with the power of faith and also the power of manifestation. Manifestation is a big thing for me. I manifest practically every day, all day, okay? The way you speak to yourself is highly important. You have to speak positively. You have to reaffirm yourself. You have to show yourself validation. And with affirmation, that gives me the power to do so. The best way to restructure your subconscious is to practice a routine. In order to practice a routine, they tell you that you should do this for at least 21 days every day. Okay? So it's time for y'all to restructure yourselves and start getting into a routine. Now, I'm not the best. I have been trying, but if you have to start over, baby, start over, okay? Now let's get into this movement. Movement is a very vital and important thing to do, especially for my 30s, okay? The TTs who know, they know. You have to get your body moving. You have to stretch. You need to loosen up. And you also have to make sure that you are catering to your body in order for you to live a fulfilling life. People think that you need to exercise. You need to do what's right for your body. So Pilates, yoga, stretching, strength mobility, even just walking on the treadmill. Now it's time to clear our space. One thing that I cannot operate in is a cluttered space. Baby, mind be racing, cluttered, don't nothing go right. So make sure you are cleaning out your space. I try to dedicate Sundays to resetting my whole house. I've been actually doing pretty good with making sure that I clean up after myself. But obviously, sometimes with a busy schedule, you can't do that. So make sure that you are setting a routine where you are cleaning up, honey. We too old for a cluttered space. When you look good, you feel good. So stop lounging around in your pajamas, wash that rooted tooted, and get in some nice, decent clothes. Sometimes you don't need to have somewhere to go to look decent. And honestly, it makes a difference on not only your physical, but mental. it's time to get to work. So I like to check on my emails. I'm trying to get better with making a routine and a habit of checking my emails, looking at my calendar, and making sure that I am focused. It helps me set my tone of the day. With being an entrepreneur and a content creator, you kind of have to make sure that you are upkeeping with emails and responding back to people, PR brands, the whole 9 yards. And when you're doing it by yourself, it can get tasky. So make sure you are providing space for yourself, but also setting those boundaries as a content creator and entrepreneur. I have to make sure, like, some of these places, like, want to meet 9 o'clock at night. Oh, baby, we can't do that. But make sure that you're trying to stick to much of a schedule as you possibly can. This is your life, your brand. You are the only team member, a part of your brand until you get to build. So make sure you are making time for yourself to be productive. With that being said, make sure that you're providing yourself space. There's not any one way to do this. There's no manual. You have to go with your intuition, but also just with your creativity. You start to follow other people's, you kind of lose the concept of you being a creative artist. So make sure you're sticking true to yourself. There's not going to be a process that's easier than the other, but going through it and falling in love with the process is how you get to enjoy life. With the year coming to a close, we have to start reflecting on what went right in 2014 and what necessarily didn't work for you. And if it didn't work for you, that's okay, but it's time to just find something that will work for you. Make sure that you are reflecting back on your mission, your purpose, your passion, and write this stuff down. Almost like you're auditing your whole year and what ways you can do better. And as we are ending this video, making sure that we are writing self-conscious notes to ourselves, make sure you are speaking positively to yourself, not only to others, but to yourself most importantly. You can't pour from an empty cup, and in order to start your journey, you have to start now.